We dug for months, years, an eternity, and we were rewarded with madness. Prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below. The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity. Annihilated. Obliterated. disadvantage. Give them no quarter. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. The blood quickens. Decimated. Powerful blow. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
resistance surges as the enemy crumbles. Festering fear consumes the mind. Eradicated. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Ambushed by foul invention. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood. Those who covet injury find it in no short supply. A decisive pummeling. Mortality clarified in a single strike. Begone, fiend! Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption. The true test. Hold fast, or expire.
Injury and despondence. set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
A singular strike! Executed with impunity. Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss. Well struck. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. Setback, but not the end of things. Any evidence of excessive exertions must be made scarce. After all, appearances must be maintained. The flopping fish-like things abhor the warding sigils. Let us claim this place anew. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption. A full pack often attracts unwanted attention. A momentary abatement.
Masterfully executed.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. Singular strike.
Yo, Dimitri, what's up, man? How's it going?
A powerful blow.
To the stream, guys. Pretty cool game here. Darkest Dungeon. Awesome.
Death by inches.
Yes. Alright. Dog tree. Oh yeah. Big boys. Still party up. Well, let's kill that dude off.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
One more guy left. One last one. Get our defense up, and then we're going to go after the kill. It's going to take a while to kill this guy. We will be prepared. Can we stun him? No, find out. Oh, we stunned him. Good. We need to, let's heal up the party a little bit.
A momentary abatement.
Chop it. Yeah. Now we're talking. Let's, Good, he's bleeding out pretty strong. Oh yeah. That'll give me back some health. Awesome. Now we can just check it in. Why not? Alright, chop. Oh yeah. Krabby Boy's going down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cuts on its own.
There we go. Yeah. You're good, man. You got 21 hours in game. Basically a newcomer. Got any tips? Because you feel that your heroes are too weak for a dungeon that have appeared. Okay, Dimitri, number one, do you have a PlayStation 4? That's my first question to you. Do you have PS4 or PS5? Yeah, that's literally my first question to you, man. Do you have a PS4 or do you have a PS5? Yeah, man, I don't really do social media. That's why video games is my thing, man. But yeah, that's my question, bro. Do you have a PS4 or do you have a PS5? I'll wait for you to answer my question. Take your time, Dimitri. You got PC playing at Steam. Okay. Yeah, man. I guess just subscribe to my channel and watch me play from time to time, man. I honestly cannot really think to give you any tips as of right now. Other than, yeah, dude, just, watch my stream and hopefully you'll learn something. You know, yeah.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Okay. That'll be nice. Oh, darn it. Well, okay. Who else can bring something to the party? That's nice. Oh yeah, we're out of here, that's it. Yeah, Dimitri, give me a sec, bro. I'm actually going to show you what I would do.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. For your sake, Dimitri, I'm going to start a new game, okay? I'm going to show you what I would do as a beginner, okay? I'm going to do this just for you, bro, so you can understand my methods and how I go about things, okay? My advice, this is my advice. Number one, I can show you better than I can tell you. How about that? Brand new game. Select the letter. New estate. We will do the, now listen, listen to me, dude, okay? When you buy this game, I highly suggest you buy all the DLC, because this is a game where, like, your life depends on it. You're going to literally put your life into this game, okay? You are going to play this game, and you're going to give it all that you've got. And it's going to take some time to... You got to look at this game like you are marrying... This is a marriage, okay? You're not going to beat this game in a couple days or about a week or even a month. It's going to take a long time. You're going to work on this game like you're building a house by yourself. You don't have a construction crew, okay? Look at it like that, alright? So, here's my point. Buy all the DLC. You need all your tools to be able to build your building, right? So, you need to actually buy all the DLC for this game at some point in time, okay? Because you need to dive all in, alright? So, let's get to it. My point is this. I have all my DLC active. The Crimson Court, the Districts, the Flagellant, the Musketeer. The Flagellant is a very brutal class. Much needed for a lot of these battles. He is absolutely great. Okay? The Musketeer. Another great class because they have healing abilities. They have range, they have guns, and they can also heal. They're great. The Shield Breaker, he's good for, like, the warrior type. He's got range, he can move, he's pretty good. The Color of Madness, I forget what that is. Let's see what it says. The Color of Madness DLC adds the new Farmstead region, which contains new quests, new monsters, and new treasures. Okay. Also activates 4 new district buildings in town. Sounds cool, right? Much worth it. I have all the DLCs active, okay? So, Dimitri, question, are you still here? I need you to answer that for me, because if you left, it's pointless. I'm not going to waste my time starting a new game if you're not here. But Dimitri, because I see I only have one viewer right now. Oh, you're still here. Great, awesome. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to start a new game just for you, brother. Okay. New estate. All the DLC is active. They all have check marks next to it. I click the check mark at the bottom. Is this your first estate? The Crimson Court increases the complexity and pressure of the campaign. It is recommended for experienced players. Listen, when I first bought this Crimson Court, I bought it because I have a past history with the word Crimson. I am known as the Crimson Emperor, Emperor of Vampires, okay? I am very dedicated to Crimson-like endeavors, okay? So, when I saw this had the Crimson Court, I said, ooh, that sounds cool. Let me try it out. Let me see what it's about. It does make the game more difficult. Yes, this is true. However, you just need to do it, man. There is something called the Crimson Curse. It is horrible. It is pretty much like you have a disease, but I'm going to stop explaining. Let's get to some gameplay, okay? Here we go. Campaign. The difficulty, I highly suggest. Radiant is the easiest. Darkest is the second easiest. Blood Moon, oh my god. Do not choose Blood Moon, okay? Do not. I will choose Darkest. I suggest, suggestion number 1, Dimitri. when you start this game, go with Radiant, okay? Anybody who is just beginning this game, you guys need to go with Radiant, okay? Me personally, I did start off with Radiant. Then I never finished it, but I decided to start a new game and challenge myself so that I can become better faster. So I went to Darkest, okay? Darkest is literally no joke, guys. So we're going to choose Darkest, and we're going to go from here, okay? That's how we're going to handle this situation, okay? Darkest. I will name this, Crimson. Crimson, let me think. Because once I name this, I'm not going to go back. So I'll name it Crimson, any suggestions, guys, what I should name it? I normally don't take suggestions. I come up with my own names all myself. But right now, I'm trying to think of... No, I got this. Crimson. It's going to have a state at the end, so I'm going to name it just Crimson. It's going to have a state at the end. Crimson. Here we go. Alright, let's begin.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Okay. Alright. Here we are. Brand new game. Brand new start, guys. Let's check out the Emperor's advice. Yes, I am known as the Emperor. Okay. This is our start. We're not going to read that because you guys are going to read that on your own time. But I'll read it anyway for those who may just be beginners to this game. You are currently in a room. To move towards another room, use right stick, also known as R3, to select a destination room on the map. This will take you to the connecting hallway. Press the circle button to close this window. Okay. Let's explain something. As I use the D-pad, left or right, on the arrows, I can toggle right now, up or down, up or down. This is the map. To the left side of the map, you see an orange flame. That's your current location. You see 4 little squares in the middle of the map. That's the hallway leading to the next room. The next room is the very big square that is sort of like pulsating. Okay? Good. Now, let's talk about the up and down button. That's all that does. I press L1 or R1 to toggle my heroes. Okay? I press... This is my highwayman. This is my knight. I like to personally rename my heroes. I like to personalize my heroes. So I'm going to press square. See? You're wondering, what is this? You use the left analog stick to L3 to choose your category. Okay, right now there's not much we can do. Let's talk about some of this stuff and what it does. You click on this up here, at the top left-hand corner, Dismas, click X on that. You have the option to rename your hero or to go, well, that's the only option we have right now. So I'm going to click X. Now I have the option to rename my hero. I can press square to delete one letter at a time, or if I press square plus L1, I can delete everything at once. Okay. In my team, everybody has to be Crimson something, okay? Because this is like the Crimson Castle, okay? I named him Crimson Shot because he's a shooter. Okay? Press circle, I go down. This here shows the seeker level. I'm at level 0. Resolve means I need 2 XP to level up. Okay? That's how that works. My current stress is 0 out of 200. I will talk more about that stuff later. Okay, guys? Alright, give me a second. Hold on. Okay, so now you go down here, all the way at the bottom it says switch outfit. You can press the X button to switch your outfit. Okay, it's pretty cool, right? Yeah. Okay, now we go to quirks. Click X on that. These are negative quirks. Okay, the ones in yellow are positive quirks, which means these are things that work in your favor to help your hero. For instance, this first one is plus 15% stun resist. This next one says plus 2 speed. Now the red ones are bad quirks, okay? This one says is not allowed to gamble while in town, okay? Let's check something else out. These are your base stats, okay? You can read these on your own. We'll read it right now. Max health points. Dodge, 10 armor base. Protect. Yes, I did skip something. It says max health points, then it says 23 armor base. Dodge, 10 armor base. Protect, well, your damage does from anywhere from 5 to 10. Okay. Your speed, it says 5 weapon base, plus 2 on the quirk. And we're almost done. This is your accuracy here, plus 0. We have like no accuracy. Okay. Critical chance, it says plus 5% weapon base. And damage says 5 to 10. Okay. Next category. This is my equipment. You don't have any equipment. It starts you off with pretty much nothing. We'll buy stuff later when we get that kind of money. Okay. This here, combat skills. We have the pistol shot. Let's explain something. First, let's talk about the preferred, under combat skills. To your left-hand side it says preferred position, okay? Look all the way at the yellow dot, all the way to the left, okay? That means you'll be in the 4th position, okay? That means you'll be all the way in the back. The big bright circle to the right of that means that will be the 2 circles in the middle, the 2 yellow circles in the middle, they're big and bright. That means that this guy specializes in position number 2 or position number 3, okay? As we said, the first yellow circle to the left, okay, look at preferred position. Look directly at the word preferred. At the RED, you look down below that, you'll see a little small circle. That small circle there is known as position number 4. To the right of that is position number 3. Allow me to identify position number 3. Where you see the number 1, my first ability, right above the number 1, you see that very first big circle. That first big circle is position number 3. To the right of that is position number 2, and then to the right of that is position number 1. Okay? Same thing with your enemy. They start off at position number 1 for the small red circle. Anyway, we'll go. You'll see as we start playing the game. Okay. Anyway, now let's talk about our combat skills. We have pistol shot. The reason I discussed the positions was so you guys can understand where your character is positioned and how to read this stuff. It took me the longest time to learn how to read this crap. I didn't YouTube any videos when I first started playing this game. I was just clicking on stuff trying to figure stuff out. Okay. This first one. This means that this ability will only work in position 2, 3, or 4. Okay? Right above pistol shot, you see 3 yellow circles. It shows position number 2, 3, and 4. Position number 1 is blotted out in gray. Okay? That's all we discussed, the positions. Now, in the red positions means that you can be in position number 2, 3, or 4. You can attack the enemy in position number 2, 3, or 4 as well. Okay? That's how that works. Shows the abilities and where they can attack. Our next ability is called the Grape Shot Blast. Okay? That ACC stands for Accelerated. No, I forget what it stands for. I think it stands for Accuracy. Yeah, it stands for Accuracy, I think. Accuracy base, 75. Damage mod is negative 50%. Critical mod is negative 9%. Okay? Let me test you. Dimitri, are you still here? I'm doing a lot of talking in tutorial to try to explain this. I'm giving a full breakdown so that way... Okay, good. So, the question is this. Grape Shot Blast. What positions can I attack from with my Grape Shot Blast? I'm testing you to make sure you understand this. Because these are the basics. You gotta kind of know this stuff to even play this game effectively. If you don't know this stuff, you're not going to be effective in playing this game. And I really want to help you. So I suggest you like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Yeah, you definitely got to subscribe to me. Subscribe to me, man. I'm going in hard to help you out, bro. So the question is this: what positions can I attack from in this with this particular ability? I can attack from positions number what? Okay. Subscribe to me. Awesome. So the question is what positions can I attack from with this particular move, Grape Shot Blast? That's the question. What positions can I attack from? And if you don't know, just say you don't know. Take your time. We're gonna take our time. I'm gonna make sure you understand this, bro. I really want to help you out, man. You're correct. Positions 2 and 3. Now, what positions can I attack? If I'm in position number 2 or position number 3, whichever or, what positions can I attack? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're correct. Okay, you get that. Good. We're done with that. You understand that. So you understand the positions here. This move here, Open Vein, the ACC, don't worry too much about all the stats. You don't gotta really look at all that crap. Just this here has the ability to bleed out your target. It says bleed, 100% base. Does that mean that you're always going to bleed out the enemy? No. It just means that right now you have the ability to bleed out your opponent when you use this move. You can cause them to bleed, which means they will take additional bleed damage each turn for a set amount of turns. I forget how many. Okay, camping skills. This is one we have here, Wound Care. Time cost. That means it costs 2. When you normally camp, you have your time is at about 12. I think you have about 12 hours. Okay, I think that's how that works. This time cost is 2 hours. It has the ability to do what? I can heal one companion for 15% HP. It also removes bleeding or blight. What is blight? Blight is when you are poisoned. Okay? Alright, next ability. This says Cleanse Guns. Self only. It only works on yourself. That means that my ACC will be, I think that stands for acceleration or accuracy. I forget what it stands for. Let's go look. Let's go see what ACC stands for. This game is nice because you go to the glossary and it shows what stuff is. ACC says Short for accuracy. Base chance to hit is ACC minus the enemy's dodge. Okay? So the point is it stands for accuracy. They have all the terms and terminology in here you need to read. You press R3 to scroll down. Okay? This is how you study it. When I first started this game, I was a geek. Okay? Listen to me. Before I read every term in here once. Okay? I read all of it. Even though I didn't remember all of what I read, I had to dive all in. Okay? My life depended on this game. That's why I decided to go all in. So I literally read everything that was in here because I wanted to understand this game. Okay? I was seeking understanding. Okay? Alright. We press. Now when we're back at this screen, how do we get back to our other screen? Well, we press the square button, and now we're back. Alright? We want to go over, right now we're at our base stats. We press circle, we go right, we click on camping skills, now we're back here to this. Okay. This next one says Bandit's Sense. The time cost is 4. What does it do? Well, it works on myself. Well, no. Let's talk about the last one. We didn't finish here. This gives us 10 plus 10 to acceleration, and it helps our range skills for 4 battles. 20% damage, which means we do more damage for 4 battles. And then also we have a 8% critical striking chance for when we hit our opponents. Bandit's Sense. Time cost is 4. Works on only ourselves. It prevents nighttime ambush, which is nice. It has a 20% chance to make sure the party is not surprised. If you are not surprised, that is great. Because if you are surprised by your enemy, that means they're going to get to attack first, automatically. So, it helps to not be surprised during a battle. Next, it says plus 20% for Chid's monsters. I don't understand what that means. A 20% chance monsters. Surprise. Oh! 20% chance monsters surprised. Means that we have a 20% chance to surprise the enemy. Okay? If we surprise them, then we get to attack first. So, but this only works on him, meaning that, well, if you have him as your leader, if you have him in the front, then it should work on him. Okay, we're done with camping skills. These are our resistances. Stun here is at 45%. It also says, the base is 30 plus a 15% quirk. Our blight is at a 30% base. Disease is at a 30% base. Death blow is at a 67% base. Move is at a 30% base. Bleed, same thing. Debuff, same thing. Trap is at a 40% base. Our trap disarm is at 80%. Honestly, guys, these resistances, I don't pay too much attention to all that. Not right now anyway in the game. It's just not important. But I just wanted to show you guys what this whole page was and how everything worked, okay? So, now we know what the first page is. That's how it works. Okay, great. Yeah, that's good. Now let's get to some gameplay, right? Now, how do I go to the next room? Well, I have to press the right analog stick and press it to the right.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
Okay, let's read this. Hallway movement. While in a hallway, you use the left stick to move forward or backward. Press circle button to close this window. Now, it says, in that little picture, it says L3. You use that to move left or right. First battle. See, it says surprise. That means that we surprised him. When we surprise him, we get to attack first. You see? Okay. Combat is a turn-based. Combat is turn-based. On your hero's turn, select a skill icon and then select a target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because that hero needs to be standing in a different spot, or there are no valid targets. Highlight the skill to see the requirements. Okay, I would like to use Open Vein because I want to bleed him out. And that's the only one I can use right now, okay? Let's talk about moving. If I want to move, I can move forward 2 spaces or backward 2 spaces. Right now, we only have a party of 2. This game, you could have up to 4 people in your party. Right now, we only have 2 people, which is bad. But we're just beginning. If I would like to pass my turn, I can select pass turn. But it says in quotes, hero will suffer stress. We do not want to suffer from stress, okay? Stress can build up. Right now, it's currently 0 out of 200. When stress gets to 200, your hero will have a heart attack and die, and you will lose your hero, okay? Now, let's talk about stress. When stress gets up to 100, you normally suffer an illness of some sort, which is sometimes your character can lose control, or you guys will see later as we play the game. When a hero reaches 100, that's halfway to death, okay? That means that pretty much your hero is going to freak out and start acting weird. Let's just keep it simple. At 200, your hero gets a heart attack. We want to reduce or limit as much stress as possible, or avoid it. Okay, with this particular move, I can be in position 1, 2, or 3. I can attack positions 1 and 2. I can attack him right now. Let's do it. We're going to click X on Open Vein, click X on our opponent. His HP is currently at 12%, okay? Stats for nerds. His Protect is up by 15%. His Dodge is 2. His Speed is 3. Hero to hit, I don't understand what that means. We're not going to go into all that. But anyway, hero damage is 4 to 8. That means if he attacks us, he can do anywhere from 4 to 8 damage, okay? His resistances are down there. You guys can see him. Let's attack him and see what happens. We took 4. He's bleeding. See, it says bleed. Good. Now with my knight, I love the knight. I forgot to name him, actually. We'll name him after this battle. I like to take a strategic approach. We're going to try to use this move because it says stun at the bottom. I would like to stun this guy so we can skip his turn. Yeah, we stunned him. Now he does not get a turn, see? Because he's stunned. So now it's back to us, and now we finish him.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Flawless victory, like Mortal Kombat, right? So, loot. Each item, if you take it, will occupy space in your inventory. Hold L2 and use left stick to show details about the items available to loot. This works in your inventory. 2. Press circle button to close this window. Now, it says, victory! You have found 25 gold. We can press circle to close or X to take it. If we press circle to close, we will not get the 25 gold. That is very stupid. We're going to press X to take that gold. Okay. Now, these are the 2 items that we currently have in our inventory. This here is known as food. How do I know that? Because I played the game and I know it. But if you don't know what that does, you press L2 and it says you can't just tap L2. If you tap it, that's what's going to happen. If you tap it, you need to hold L2 so it can stay up there. It says food. Eat to restore health and stave off hunger. Each party member generally consumes 1 unit per meal. We only have 2 bundles of food. 1 bundle will work to give your hero a little bit of HP, and the other bundle the same thing. This is 25 gold. That gets added up after the quest is complete. And that's all we've got. Alright, let's go. Now, which hero do I want to be toggled on? Renaud. We need to rename him. I'm going to name him, as I always do. I like to name him Crimson Knight. Because he is a knight, I like to name him the Crimson Knight. Okay? Good. And I'm going to change his color to red. He's crimson. Why not, right? See, these are the different colors, right? I'm gonna name him. Put the red on him. He's crimson. Yeah. Let's talk about our abilities. We're not going to go over all the details because you guys can do it on your own time. You guys understand how to do that now. Let's go over a couple of the quirks. In town, we'll only pray for stress relief. Okay? Quirks cost a lot of money to fix. Okay? Listen to me, guys. Take my advice. Do not go for quirks first. Do not try to fix your quirks. Okay? We'll talk more about that later. Quirks cost like $4,000 to fix one quirk. It's not worth it. Right now, that's not the priority. That can come later. Okay? Alright. Combat skills. Smite. We can attack from positions 1 or 2. You guys understand the positions. This here. This attacks 2 people at the same time. That's why I love this move with the knight. Zealous Accusation. You literally can attack both position 1 and 2 simultaneously. Meaning you can attack both positions 1 and 2 at the same time with that move. This, Stunning Blow. You guys saw that in action already. It's nice. This is Bulwark of Faith. It says Torch plus 24. Alright. It helps ourselves. It marks a target and it buffs ourselves for 20 protection. I can use this for positions 1 or 2. Now listen, let's talk about that torch, okay? You guys can view the camping skills on your own time. We'll talk about it real quick. One companion, I have the ability to lower the stress of one companion by 15%. Or, I can do the same thing here, but it also gets rid of mortality debuffs. And then here, you can see the time cost. That's 2 time cost. This is 3 time cost. This is 5. Zealous Speech. For the whole party, it literally lowers everybody's stress by 15%, which is nice, by 15. It's beautiful, right? Yeah, okay. Now, let's talk about the torch. We press L2. As we're in the screen here, or we can move back or forth, we press L2. Our torch is currently at 88. Our torch can go all the way up to 100 at max, okay? Now, let's talk about our torch. It starts off at, it's like a big bar. As we move throughout the dungeon, the torch decreases. That orange bar goes all the way to the middle of the screen towards the flaming torch. That means your torch is going to go out. Once your torch goes out, it's dark. When it's dark, enemies have the upper hand in battle because you cannot see too well, which lowers your accuracy, which means you will not always strike your opponent. Okay? That's how the torch works. But to get more torch, if you want more torch light, the knight has this ability called, it's beautiful, you have to love it. How the hell can I not get to it right now? Oh, press square. This one right here. Bulwark of Faith. It gives our torch plus 24 during that. It could work. It only works during battle. Okay. Now let's get to some action. Okay. Interactive objects. Curious. Wait, what does it say? Yeah, curious. While exploring, you will often find interactive objects. Press cross button, also known as the X button, to investigate them with the active hero. Now, who is the active hero? The active hero is the person you have in front. The very person in front, okay? Take a look at this tent. Press circle button to close this window. Now, if you look to the right, you see that yellow toggle? Looks like a yellow bar. That's my second hero in position number 2. My knight is in position number 1. Okay? My knight is the leader. So, the knight is known as the party leader right now because he's in position number 1. Okay? He's the one who goes left or right or interacts with objects. Now listen, I can toggle to the back guy in the back, the Crimson Shot. I could also have him examine items as well. Let's see. Someone has camped here recently. I will press X. Someone left valuables
Leave
inside the
nothing
tent.
unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
I always let the narrator talk. I love this guy. He's awesome. Alright, gold is 50. What is that item there? We will see. Press L2. It says Onyx. Black like endless night. Value is 500 gold each. That means that's a form of treasure, okay? That's treasure. Okay. Who do I want to be the leader? Who's the best person? The knight or the gunner? I'm going to choose the knights because knights are just warriors, okay? Let's go. See that? Our torch just dimmed a little bit. Let's press L2. Our dim light is at 70 right now, okay? In red it says plus stress. Also it says plus monster crits. That means at our current state where the torch is currently, that means we will take more stress during battles as well as while we walk. We will take more stress, okay? Also, it says plus monster crits, which means the monsters or enemies will have a chance to get critical hits on us because the light is actually dim right now at 70, okay? Now, if we press circle to snuff torch, we don't want to do that. That's going to take all our light away. We don't want to do that. Stupid idea, okay? Some people like to go in the dark because here's why. Listen, there's a secret to going in the dark. You're at a total disadvantage. However, you're at a slight advantage because when you examine items, you have a probability to find better items in the dark, okay? Even though you're at a disadvantage, you have a chance to find better items, okay? Let's go. I personally don't like being in the dark.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
I say we use open vein. We can only attack the big guy first. We're gonna try to bleed him first. Good, he's bleeding. Oh god, he's strong. I hate that. We want to try to stun him. Dang it. Let's explain this pistol shot. If I do hit him with that, it'll do regular damage. But if I mark the opponent first and then use pistol shot, at the bottom it says I do an additional 25% damage versus marked. Which means if they are marked and then I use this move, I do an additional 25% damage. But right now they're not currently marked. There are certain moves to where you can mark your opponent. However, I do not have the ability to mark anyone. I will just keep bleeding him or make sure he stays bled. With my knight, I'm going to do the same thing with the knight. I am going to try to stun him again. I could use Zealous normally works on 2 people, but if it's somebody really big or thick, a very big opponent like a mini boss or a hard opponent, it's only going to hit 1 person. Like this guy is pretty thick. He's big. He's a very big guy. So Zealous Accusation's only going to work against just 1 guy right now. Okay. Well, I want to try to stun him. We do need more light, but light's not a priority. Let's kill them first. We can get light another time. Yes, we stunned him. Awesome. And he's bleeding. That's awesome. Now, normally you cannot just keep stunning an enemy over and over. It doesn't work like that. This is an RNG game, which means it's random and you don't know what's going to happen. So, right now, our best bet is to let's just keep bleeding him. If you bleed him out several times, the bleed actually adds up and he takes quite a bit. At this point, we're not going to try to we could use this, but that's just going to brighten the place. It's not a priority. Let's attack. Let's use Smite.
Yeah. Just size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay. Corpses. When most monsters die, They leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use ranged skills, push, pull skills, and even corpse clearing special skills that some heroes possess. Monsters killed with bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpses at all. Luckily, we bled out that first guy, so since he had the status of bleed, he should not leave a corpse. Well, he does have a corpse there, which means they lied. Well, that's okay. Now look, open vein. I can only attack the big guy there because his corpse is still there. His health bar is in gray, which means that's the corpse. Me personally, guys, here's my advice. Don't waste your attack on a corpse. Let's attack the actual player. Pistol shot. We cannot hit him with ranged, so let's use Bulwark of Fate. No, we're almost out of this place anyway. Let's just, well, we can't, at this point, look, if we attack, we're only going to attack the corpse, okay? If we attack, I don't want to attack the corpse. What's the point? Like, let's just, this gives me 20% protection anyway. I get to buff by a freaking light. We get more light. So, yeah, let's get more light. See, we just got more light. Alright, awesome. You, pistol shot.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, awesome. We got gold. What is this thing here? Press L2 to see. It says recovery charm. Plus 40% healing received. Yeah. I could either take that with the X button or I could equip it with the triangle button. For now, I'm just going to take it with the X button. The torch, I could either take that or press triangle to use it. I will simply press triangle to use it.
The light, the promise of safety.
Okay, after you've completed the requirements of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just press touchpad button right. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. Press circle button to close this window. Okay, quest complete. Do we press X to go to the hamlet or do we press circle to remain? I say press circle to remain. Why? Because there's a chest right here. Let's open the chest, right? Something doesn't look quite right with this one. We can press X to investigate it or triangle to use an item. Allow me to explain. Let's press triangle because we've never done this before. This is an item. We can't use any of these items on this chest. I'm telling you guys now. You guys normally need a key to open a chest. Now look at this chest. It says what? It says bandits trapped chest. That means it's a booby trap. You're taking a chance in opening that chest. But if you have a key to open the chest, that minimizes the chances and you have no chances of opening the chest. Okay? That's how that works. In this case, we do not have a key. So should we open the chest? Yes or no? I say yes. We're going to take a chance because it doesn't matter. We're about to go to town anyway. So we're going to open it. It's trapped. I got blight. I got poisoned. So big deal. Do I really care? No, I don't care. Well, I'm poisoned, but quest complete anyway. We press the touchpad and we're out of here. Okay, next. Now look, that says from that little bitty mission we got +2 resolve XP. What that means is pretty much you just got 2 XP for that little mission, okay? You got 2 little points towards leveling up, okay? I believe that we need 8 points total to level up. I forget, I don't know.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Okay, great. Alright, I love this game, guys. I'm a loner. This game is made for lonely people. who like to be alone and like to manage a team. Ultimately, this game makes you a manager, okay? Teaches you managing skills, okay? Alright, so, apparently we just leveled up. Crimson Shot is now Apprentice Highwayman, level 1. We started from level 0. We're level 1 now. This is great. Crimson Knight is now Apprentice Crusader, level 1. Great. Quest goals, we'll talk more about that later. We have not completed anything. Okay? You press the R3 to go up or down. That's a lot of crap, okay? Lots of crap. Right now we haven't done anything, so who cares? View that on your own time. Press circle. Okay. Get help where you may. On any screen in the game, press touchpad button left to see contextual help. Try it while in town, exploring, fighting, camping, and more. What that means is press the touchpad. Bottom left-hand corner of the touchpad is where you press. I'm on the PS4. It says, select a hero with R2 plus left stick and then square button to inspect their character sheet. Skills can be selected, clothing color can be changed, and they can be renamed or dismissed permanently. Use the left stick plus and cross button to enter buildings, stagecoach, recruit new heroes. At the blacksmith skill, survivalist, you can upgrade hero skills and equipment. The tavern, abbey, is where you send heroes for stress relief. The sanatorium is where you treat heroes' quirks and diseases. The nomad's wagon is where you purchase rare items. You may press the touchpad to the right when ready to embark on a quest. Press circle to exit screen, like so. Okay, this is my advice, guys. Number 1, we have 5,785 gold, okay? That's great. Let's talk about that charm first that we received from that mission. We press triangle to view our little trinkets, okay? We have 3 of them. What do they do? We press L2. This one says minus 10 stress. I like that one that does some healing. I'm gonna give this to my... Who wants to take it? Well, we're gonna press triangle to sort. Yeah. Anyway, this one says plus 8% death blow resist, meaning that when you're at the point of death, you can resist death a little bit by 8%. That means give this to the most important person, okay? Next one. Minus 10 stress, plus 5% virtue chance. I don't know what virtue is. Let's go look. What is virtue? Apparently they don't have virtue in here. I don't understand it. So there are some things that even I don't understand, guys. So I'm holding down the R2 button. Now I can, while I'm holding down R2, I'm toggling with the L3 button, going up or down. You have to, if you let go of L2, all of a sudden now you're here. Dimitri, are you still with me, man? I'm just waiting for you to say yes. Now while you're doing that, you can press the left analog stick to toggle through these different categories in town, okay? That's how you toggle through all of this. Allow me to introduce each category. This says survivalist. It says complete more quests to unlock. We press X on that. Well, nothing's happening. Apparently we cannot unlock that. Okay, you're here for now. Gotcha. Stagecoach. It has an exclamation point to it. We click X on that.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
The stagecoach is your hero lifeblood. You'll need to recruit all of these heroes to fill out a party of 4. Select each hero with left analog stick plus cross button, also known as the X button, and then use left stick plus cross button again to place the hero in your active roster on the right. This is pretty much my tutorial to you guys, because if anybody's new to this game, I'm really trying to make sure you guys understand this. And Dimitri, I'm going to get to giving you those tips. I didn't forget about you. I'm not trying to bore the hell out of you, man. I'm just trying to make sure. I don't know what you do or don't know, so I'm just trying to make sure you know everything that there is to know, that I know. Like you're my apprentice, okay? Alright, so, Dimitri, how long do you have on here anyway, man? I'm just curious. While you're typing that, I'm going to press the circle button to get out of that. Now, I'm telling you guys, if you guys have not purchased the DLC, you guys will not have as many heroes as I have right now. I have quite a bit of them, okay? Now, at the stagecoach, here are 2 heroes that I can select. I will select that Plague Doctor, yes.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
I love the narration. I press L2. My question is how long do you have to be on here? Like, how long are you going to be watching my stream? Because I actually really want to tell you a lot of stuff. I want to tell you as much as I can. Okay. Now I'm going to also recruit her too.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Okay. Upgrade the stagecoach network. While you're here, spend some of your starting heirlooms on upgrading the stagecoach network. This will increase the number of heroes available here in the future. To upgrade, hold L2 to access the upgrade menu, and then use left stick plus the X button to purchase upgrades. Okay, we'll talk more about that later. Your stagecoach is empty. Check back after your next quest. Okay? Alright. So, we press circle. We're done here. Let's go look at the next category. The tavern. Press X here. Embark. There isn't much more you can do in town right now. It's time to embark on a quest. Press touchpad button right to embark. Check this out. Nothing's happening. Let's check out the Abbey. It's 1:20 a.m. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Do you have anything to do tomorrow, Dimitri? Like, do you have to go to school or work or anything like that? I press X on the Abbey. Nothing's happening here. The Guild. Same thing. Blacksmith. I can't do anything yet. The Nomad Wagon. Shop for rare items.
Trinkets and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
My advice is this, guys. Screw the wagon. Never buy stuff. You will find enough stuff in the field of battle. You don't need to spend all that money on just one freaking item. Too fucking expensive, alright? Press L2 to upgrade this. My advice, do not upgrade here right now. This is last resort. Okay? Have to go to university? Gotcha. But yeah, do not upgrade your stagecoach, guys. That's my advice. Ancestors Memorial.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my...
You can watch videos here, okay?
Ruin has come to our family.
That's the opening video. The other one. That's another video, okay? Alright. Graveyard. View fallen heroes.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Okay. Alright, let's name our heroes. I'm gonna name him Crimson Doctor. Alright, Dimitri, I'm gonna kinda speed this up now. I'm not going to start going so slow. I'm going to actually start speeding up now. I name her Crimson Healer. Actually, yeah. Okay, now my first advice here is this. You need to learn how to convert your heirlooms. So you go down to the bottom of the screen where you see the 2 arrows going in a little circle. Press X on that. This gives you the option to convert something into something else. On the left side right here, I can choose what type of currency I would like to upgrade or convert. On the right here, this is where you convert it to. So for instance, one of these little Indian head things is equivalent to 3 of those little green things. Okay, that's how this conversion works. My advice is this: start at the stagecoach. Let's upgrade this first. Number 1, we want as many people as possible, because listen, increases the size roster to 13. We're not worried about that right now. Right now, the size roster we currently have, let's talk about the size roster. If you look at the upper right hand corner of the screen, we have 4 out of 10, okay? We already have 4 people with us. We don't even have enough space for the extra 6 people yet. So we have enough space. We have 6 extra slots of people, which we're fine right now, okay? Alright, press L2. Go to increases the size of the hero roster. No. This upper one here, Stagecoach Network, increases the number of recruits available for hire. The change will take effect after you return from your next quest. That's what we want. We want to hire more people, as many people as possible. That's what we want to upgrade, okay? This right here. See this top one? Stagecoach Network. Increases the number of available heroes to 3. Yes.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
Now this one here.
We can use this.
This requires 8 of those little script things. We don't have 8. That's in red. At the bottom of the screen, we currently have 7 of those. We need 1 more. So let's make a conversion to get 8. I'm going to trade these little money heads because they don't matter to me. I want those. So there we go. Let's get these here. Good. Now let's go back to the stagecoach to upgrade. We are going to upgrade the top part here. Increases the number of available heroes to 4. Yeah.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in
now,
this domain of the damned.
Here we need 15 of those little... We need 16 scrolls and 15 of those things. I don't know the proper names for them, but let's try to get it. First, we want to try to get 16 pieces of paper. I don't think we can do that. We can get 9 of these. That'll be nice. 9 plus 6 is 15. So I think that's enough. Yeah, so for this next one, we have 15 of those. Now we just need 16 of the pieces of paper. I don't know if we'll be able to get that. We're going to use the Indian heads here. Try to get us 16 pieces of paper. Well, that's 15. Hey, that gave me 16. Awesome. So now we go back to the stagecoach, press L2. Hey, we can upgrade it now. Increases the number of recruits available for hire. The change will take effect after you return from your next quest. So now we're going to have, I don't know how many. Whoops. Wait. Oh, that's the one we... Increases the number of available heroes to 3. Wait. This is the one we want. Yeah. Increases the available number of heroes to 5. See? Now that was a good upgrade. My thing is this, guys. Stay here. This is your main priority. Upgrade this to the max, okay? That's what you guys want to start off with first. I swear to you, that's priority. Because if that's the case, you will never lose the game. This is like this is your insurance, okay? Dimitri, I hope this answers your question. This is the most important tip right here. Don't worry about everything else. You can get to everything else later. Increase your roster, do that later. The most important thing first, you guys will just see as I go. Maybe I won't upgrade that to the max. Maybe I'll come down here and upgrade a little bit more too. I don't know yet. You guys will just have to see as I go through this. Dimitri, do me a favor. Before you leave, before you have to go, let me know. Hey dude, peace out, I'm leaving. That way I can go back to my original game. Don't just leave and don't say nothing. If you leave and if you don't say nothing, I'm just going to be on this account for nothing. So I'm only on this account for you, Dimitri. So if you're going to leave, let me know, hey man, good night, see ya. I'll say okay, and I'll go back to my main game. That's how that's going to work. Alright, so let's embark on our quest.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Okay, quests and parties. This is where you select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. Select quests with left stick to see their details. Place heroes into the slots at the bottom of the screen to form your party by holding R2 and then using the cross button. Okay, currently in our inventory, or in our current party roster, we have 2 people. Just the knight and the gunner. We need to add the extra 2 people. So I'm going to hold down the R2 button, and I'm going to select the people. Okay. We can change up formation later. The healer. I always put the healer all the way in the back, in position number 4. Hey, the usual suspects. Okay. Look guys, never click on Darkest Dungeon at the top. Okay? Here's why. Look to the left of the screen. It says the Crimson Estate. Down below that it says Estate Map. Below that it says We Are the Flame. The creature's power, you can read that on your own time. Below that it says ×1, medium, Darkest Dungeon, level 6. That means you have to be level 6 to enter that dungeon. Our current heroes are level 0, 2 level 0s and 2 level 1s. That place is overpowered for us. You go there and you will die, okay? Do not go there. Also, as you explore this little map here, see we can only choose from 2 places. Darkest Dungeon, do not go there. Here, we can go here to this little green place here. It says, Scout, treat yourself in the mad realm of your fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over, but don't delve too far. That ×0 means that it's a short dungeon. Apprentice, level 1. That means this place requires level 1. We have only 2 level 1s and 2 level 0s. If you look at the right hand corner of the screen, it says Crimson Healer, level 0. Crimson Doctor, level 0. Crimson Knight and Crimson Shot are at level 1. Okay? The rewards for completing this journey are right here. How did I access that? You hold down L2. It shows 3,000 gold. While you're holding down L2, you hit L3 to go over. That says we get 4 crests. A sigil of honor. And then we get that item there. A debuff stone. Okay. Alright. So now, at this point, let's press X to go. So look, X button doesn't work. Let's look at the bottom of the screen. It says R1. What does R1 do? Let's press it. See? That brings this up. This shows what you've done in your first week. In my first week, I've upgraded my stagecoach 3 times, or 2 times. Okay? 2 or 3 times, whatever. Now it also says triangle. Oh, yeah, well, you know, we have trinkets. We forgot to equip people with the trinkets, okay? My healer, I'll do that. I need to do that now. So look, let's press circle. Do not be in a hurry to embark on a quest. Make sure you equip your people. I'm going to my healer here. I'm going to press square. Now that I'm here, I go down here to the equipment. I click X on it. That won't work. Press circle. Press triangle. I'm gonna give this to her. I'm gonna press X on that. I'm gonna put it over there for her. I'm also gonna give her that death blow resist. Now how do I click to the next person? I press R2. Well, R2's not working. How about R1? Yeah, R1. L1, R1. That's how you toggle, okay? Who should I give this to? What does this do? Wait. What does this do? Minus 10 stress. Alright, man. Yeah, sorry it took a long time, man. Alright, man. I will catch you another time, Dimitri. Let me know next time you help on my next stream, man. We'll continue this another time, man. Sorry it took a while. I just wanted to make sure you were well educated. Alright guys, back to my normal profile here. Crimson Emperor's Castle. This is where the real games begin.
The flopping fish-like things abhor the warding sigils. Let us claim this place anew.
In Radiance, may we find victory. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
to a killing blow. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. A momentary abatement. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving. Annihilated. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. The light, the promise of safety. obliterated. Quickly the tide turns. Eradicated. And now the true test. Hold fast or expire. Devastating blow. Decimated. Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
destroy them all. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall. Do not ruminate on this fleeting failure. The campaign is long, and victory will come. Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
Yo, Mark B, what's up, man? How you doing, man? I'm just trying to decide where to go. I think we'll go here. This is actually called Darkest Dungeon. Very soothing game, good sir. Good game to calm the soul. Very, very, very good game. So Mark, how was your day, man? Oh, yeah, I know you, man. I forgot. Yeah. We're friends on PSN, man. Yeah. Yeah, I know you. What's up, man? How have you been, man? I can invite you to a chat party. Yeah, I'll just invite you to a chat party, man. Yeah, I just shot you a party invite, man. What up, bro?
You.
Man, I haven't talked to you in a minute, man.
Yeah, it's been a while, bro. You been doing good, though, man?
No, I've been doing bad, man. That's not even sarcasm, bro. Like, I've been concentrating on real life, man. I've been working my job, keeping my head down, man. Totaled my vehicle. I've been catching up. It sucks, but yeah, it is what it is.
Was you at fault, or was it the other person's fault?
It was the other person's fault, man. But I didn't even have insurance, so I couldn't even make a claim. So yeah, I'm stuck paying like I owe 11 grand on my current vehicle, and then I owe like 3,000 in property taxes. So yeah, I'm kind of screwed, man. But
well, I mean, hey, shit,
well.
we got taxes around the corner coming, shit. So I mean, yeah, you know, you can throw that with the little bit of bread you got when you work, you know.
Yeah, we'll see, man. But what you been up to, man?
Shit, man, just working like hell my damn self, man. Trying to move, man.
Oh wait, didn't you message me about trying to get a house or something like that?
Yeah.
Hey, hold up real quick. Hold up, bro. Give me a minute. Hold up.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes. Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent. Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies. Waits for the slightest lapse in concentration. Decimated. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home. A decisive pummeling. Mortality clarified in a single strike.